This post-match report is proudly brought to you by Complete Sports Management, more footy, less admin, and Stat Guru, when numbers matter.
G'day, Andy Peters here for Complete Sports Management. Here at Surrey Park, where the Bulleen Templestowe Bullants have defeated the Surrey Park Panthers 104-1. Surrey Park, I think, only had 11 players to start. You were kind enough, I'm here with James Sutherland, coach of the Bulleen Bullants. You were kind enough to give them a few players just to make up the numbers. Do you draw that out of a hat?
No, we don't draw it out of a hat. We just take magnets off a magnet board, Andy. Actually, we gave them 4 players each quarter, so ended up being 16 players go over and play. Naturally, the girls are a little bit reluctant, but in the end, they all went across it. And the great thing about it was it gave them all more game time rather than us having 10 or 11 on the bench. So the girls actually enjoyed playing with the Surrey Park girls, and it was a great camaraderie between them all. Really enjoyable game.
And your team, of course, 104 points is a bit of a smashing. It was a 7-goal first quarter. What was good about it? I saw a lot of great pressure, keeping the ball up in the forward 50. What did you see?
A lot of pressure from the girls up forward. I've been trying to encourage them not to all go in and be attracted towards the ball and flood the forward line. So after 10 minutes or so, they actually did this really well. Came back and formed a wall, and we were able to start kicking some goals rather than points under pressure that we were doing early. So very, very pleased that the girls are getting the message out there that we don't need everyone attacking the ball. We need 1 or 2 and everyone else supporting. So they're getting the message.
And you've given out a couple of awards after the game today. We know about the Footies for All footy. Tell us who won the awards.
The Footies for All footy, footiesforall.com.au, and look it up on Facebook. Kiara Simmons, a new girl, never played football before, kicked her first goal and really got herself into it today and showed a lot of confidence. We also have Fernwood Fitness Centre from Bulleen on board, and they're very kindly given an award each week for an individual. And this week it went to Laura Main, who is our dominant ruck. In fact, she's played 3 brilliant games so far. So Laura's going to go and pump some iron this week at Fernwood Studios.
Sounds great. We'll cross over now to Vijit with the Surrey Park Panthers.
Thanks, Andy. This is Vijit Rathi, and I've got the coach of Surrey Parks, and Andrew White, and Samantha Moss, the player, one of the players. Andrew, we talked about having a full squad the last time, but you didn't have one, and you had 11 of your players, and I think three players borrowed from Bulleen, right?
Yeah.
Not an ideal scenario.
No, not ideal. I've had a few phone calls over the weekend or this morning. There was 2 pulled out with sickness today. Hannah McLaren hurt her back playing basketball Friday night, and had a couple of players who played last week with us who weren't available as well. So when you're starting with 11, I thought it might be a tough day at the office, which it turned out to be. Thanks to Bulleen and Temp, though, they offered players, and we had four playing each quarter. So yeah, some of the girls tried really hard, which was great. Yeah, always a tough day when you're starting with 11. So
the score was 0-57 at halftime. You must have missed your standout performers, Hannah McLaren and Kate Tanner.
Yeah, look, Kate was unavailable as well, and Hannah missing in the middle. It doesn't help, but in saying that, we gave a couple opportunity to a couple of other girls who stood up. So Elise Wright played in the middle where Hannah does, and that did a really good job. And then we gave Bella Dodds a run in the ruck in the last quarter, and she had a really good game as well. So plus Lani Kerr helped out in the ruck today. She had a great leap on her. So, when people aren't there, other people just got to stand up and do the best they can, which is what our girls did today. It's really good.
How does not having a full squad affect the team stability and your strategy and tactics?
Yeah, it's difficult when we're pushing people forwards and back and not in the same position each week, but I guess that's junior footy and you've got to develop them. We're still working on a basic strategy that we're trying to get. we've just kicked in another night of training for some of the girls who can't make it on a Monday night. So we're going to start training on a Wednesday for some of the girls as well, which I think will help. You know, some of the first-time players like Sammy and Tilly who haven't had that much experience with football, we just need to get them training and get the football in their hands.
Samantha, any positives from this game despite the heavy loss?
Well, we didn't give up and we pushed through to the last quarter and had good tackles and just played well as a team. Yeah.
So I think in the first quarter, I think we had I counted about 4 or 5 smothers, which is, you know, the girls are trying, which is great.
Thanks a lot, Andrew, for joining us. Thanks, Samantha. That's all from Surrey Park this week. Thanks for joining.
This has been another Complete Sports Management production.